And good morning and good afternoon and welcome to A Day at the Stand. Good morning everybody here in the East Village, and good morning and good afternoon to everybody at home who is watching live. Again, this is A Day at the Stand. We are here to celebrate 16 years of New York Theater Barn incubating original culture-shifting musicals. New York Theater Barn is proud to lift up work by underrepresented writers and for underrepresented audiences and artists. And we are here today at the Tree Riders Christmas Tree Stand. Woo! Tree Riders does such philanthropic work. They donate to New York Theater Barn. They are our corporate sponsor. We're also here today to lift up and introduce a bunch of new artists to the theater community. The students, the second-year musical theater students from the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts. This morning we will do a short concert of songs from original culture-shifting musicals during incubation that we're developing, as well as a song from a new musical from our friends who have written A Hanukkah Carol or GELT TRIP the musical. Our first song today is American Royalty from the new musical Mommie Dearest. Mommie Dearest is written by Christina Crawford and David Nehls. When it was released in 1978, Christina Crawford's Mommie Dearest made an indelible impression on America's cultural landscape. It enjoyed 42 weeks on the New York Times bestseller list, spawned a cult classic film based on the book, and placed the issue of family violence in the national spotlight. Christina is a friend of mine, and I am developing a musical with Christina Crawford and David Nehls, the Christina Crawford, Joan Crawford's daughter, who wrote the tell-all memoir. She did meet with the students recently. They had a phone call where they got to talk about the show's development and what her life has been like and why this story is still relevant now. So here is section 71, performing American Royalty.
Tree Riders! Sunrise in Tinseltown, time to take these lights and curtains down.
Sunrise in Tinseltown, where else at 6 a.m. are you poured into an Adrian gown?
Sunrise in Tinseltown, better turn this damn hangover around.
Sunrise in Tinseltown, come on people, look alive.
Here's where the American dream is found. 1939. Everyone wants to be in pictures, not working fields or factories. They want the glitz and the glamour, that's why all Hollywood clamors. I wanna be American royalty.
It's no new news.
That's on the dollar day would be a normal fee.
But there's no depression here. Hollywood skies are bright and clear.
I wanna be American royalty. But if you're lucky, a studio boss might choose you
And tell you what to say, what to do, who to see, who to be.
and then the studio boss might groom you.
And make you change your name, play the game, and you'll never be the same.
You won't believe when in the mirror you see the hottest new Hollywood celebrity. And in America, that's all. make $5 a day, minus the kickback we pay. That's the game you play when you wanna be American royalty.
Last night I rode home to say, all is well, and don't you worry, I've got plenty of work. They don't need to know I could make better dough down at Schwab's being a soda jerk.
And once they drop that 7-year contract in your lap, then there's no bones about it, you're there. The machine is in control, they got your heart, your mind, your soul, but you made it, so who cares?
All the secrets are secrets. The reporters might believe what they're told exclusively.
The cops are paid off for life.
And if you're gay, they'll find you a wife.
American royalty. We all arrive by train, bus, or car to be the next Clark, Gable, or Mary and Lee. We endure the tough breaks, but do whatever it takes. That's how you get to be American royalty. Don't despair, it's only for show. In this town, it's the way we go. How else do you get to be American royalty? There is no one better at being a star than Joan Crawford, you cannot disagree.
The folks back home will be green when they know you've shared the screen with
True blue American royalty.
All right, and that was from Mommie Dearest the musical. Thank you, Section 71 from the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts. If you're just joining us, this is A Day at the Stand, a collaboration between New York Theater Barn, Tree Riders NYC, and the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts, and not only the musicals of tomorrow, but the music of tomorrow. Our artists here. You see what I did there?
I do.
Mr. Shabazz?
Yes.
Irby-Shabazz? Our next song is Little Miss Perfect from the musical Little Miss Perfect. It's written by Joriah Kwamé and was commissioned by Goodspeed Musicals. Joriah Kwamé is the incredible musical theater writer of not only Little Miss Perfect, but of a show called How to You, a musical guide to Black boyhood, also the musical adaptation of The Pursuit of Happiness, and he wrote a song with Pasek and Paul in the new motion picture Lyle Lyle Crocodile.
Woo!
You're going to be hearing about him. I would say he's the next Lin-Manuel Miranda. Little Miss Perfect explores politics, perfection, and privilege through the lens of 3 young women of color in a divided Michigan town on the brink of change. How about that? A new musical where the 3 leads are women of color. Inspired by the viral queer anthem of the same name, Little Miss Perfect tells the story of Noelle, a biracial teen navigating her senior year of high school after her mom and stepdad invite a study abroad student to be her roommate. After being elected class president, Noelle is forced to reckon with her relationship to privilege, power, and passion. Will she be true to herself and a strong leader, or will she settle with her past pageantries as Little Miss Perfect? Here is MaKayla Barksdale to sing the title song from Little Miss Perfect.
Oh yeah, MaKayla.
And we're just going to wait 1 second because Tree Riders is doing quite a business here, and they're selling reefs off the walls behind us, and everything is just crazy and wild here. But let's give it up again for Tree Riders.
Yeah! Come on down, Tree Riders.
Get it. Woo! Eat. Straight hair, straight A, straightforward, straight path. cut corners. I make a point to be on time. Head of the student council, I don't back out at parties. I jam to Paul McCartney. If you ask me how I'm doing, I'll say, well, I was adopted when I was 2. My parents spoiled me rotten often. I asked myself, what did I do to get as far as I've gotten? A pretty girl walks by my locker. My heart gives a flutter, but I don't dare utter a word, 'cause that would be absurd behavior for Little Miss Perfect. Na 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 na. No, I kept responding off my throne. La 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 la. There's something I don't even know. Straight hair, straight A's, straightforward, straight girl. Little Miss Perfect, that's me. One night, my friends stayed over. We laughed and drank and ordered something about her drew me in. What? It's totally platonic. That night was so exciting. Her smirks were so enticing. Hours speed by like seconds. Then what happened is iconic. She takes a sip, I bite my lip. She tells a joke, I nearly choke. She braids my hair, I sit there backing out for the first time. Next thing I know, I lose control. I start to kiss her, but oh no, I see her face in my window. Then my brain starts to go, nah, 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 no. You can't risk falling off your throne. There's something you don't even know. No, 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 no. You can't risk falling off your throne. La, 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 la. You don't even know. Rewind, induce amnesia. Deny the truth, it's easier. You're just confused, believe her when she says there's nothing there. It's never worth it when you're little Miss Perfect.
All right, again, that was MaKayla Barksdale, and if she's not perfect, I don't know what is. Our next song is from the musical Winner. Winner is written by Nico, Juber, and Joe Barros. That's me! The song is called Eye on the Prize, and it's from Winner. Inspired by our own queer journeys and by erasure, Winner is about a rigged election at a Southern California high school in 1999. At the center of this original coming out and coming of age story, the new musical explores a female identifying queer narrative. The central characters are exploring and navigating their queer identities as high school students at the end of the last millennium, and their hidden queerness and relationship become public when the truth about the election is revealed. Now here to perform Eye on the Prize from Winner is Elisa Shaw, Kimora Whitaker, and Section 72 from the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Art.
A vote for autumn is a vote for me. Not like it's out of sympathy. I think I'm falling even more than I thought. But love is crazy cause it can't be bought. So I've gotta get her back in our groove. Can't be out of whack, gotta make my move. Gonna play this game like it's Simon Says. Stick to the plan, electing her press. Keep your eye on the prize, keep spiraling, don't give up now. But I'm wondering just why and how. Get the scholarship, no defeat. I do anything except cheat. So I gotta rise above, gotta take her down. Well, so much for love, cause it made me drown. Gotta play this game, it's all a charade. Stick to the plan, my future is made. Keep your eye on the prize, keep your eye on the ball. When the shit hits the fan, when you're back to the wall, and you ought to succeed when you've given your all. Tensions are on the rise, so keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize.
How could she come for the jugular when she told you she was keen on your heart? I mean, all you ever wanted was her, and now your secret's falling apart. Get her out of your head, get her out of your sight. She said to you, she's out of the light. Now the curse is blinking and I'm thinking who to vote for. Push the button, change the future, it's your choice. Let the votes get tallied, every student here has rallied to raise their voice. To raise their voice. Keep your eye on the prize, keep your eye on the ball. When the shit hits the fan, when you're back to the wall. And good always wins, though you may fall. Though you may fall, though you may fall.
Tensions are on the rise, I'm misadvertised, so keep your eye on the prize. Enough with the lies, so keep your eye on the prize. So keep your eye on the prize.
And the winner is. So keep your eye on the prize.
On the prize.
Great job, everybody. Our next song is Big Brown Eyes from Sueños, Our American Musical. Sueños, Our American Musical is about 3 generations of a Mexican-American family and their pursuit of the American dream. The show has been developed through all of New York Theater Barn's core programs, and in October, we released a concept EP from Theater Barn Records in celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month. Theater Barn Records is our new imprint in the last 3 years of Broadway records, and we are so thrilled to be releasing concept albums of original musicals which create a global audience for these artists and their shows before the shows are even produced. The album features performances by Bad Cinderella's Lady Hanau, Robbie Hager, Ariana Rosario, Courtney Wolfson, Christopher Stanley Ward, and Iseli Vega, and introduces newcomer Chris Carrasco. The album is available wherever you stream music. And now, here to sing Big Brown Eyes from Sueños, Our American Musical, is Iris Sandoval, Alexandra Derousie, Joelle Martin, and Demarian Tashawn Jones.
Holy shit! What? You're crushing on my brother.
No, you're tripping.
Admit it! Something about his eyes gets you every time. Thinking they say don't leave, but you know it's make-believe. He could show you the way to love. He could be your angel from above. They'll take you soaring through the sky. Big brown eyes.
Hey, I was thinking you, me, plus the dance. I got Dad's Beamer for the night.
Oh, you didn't hear? Francesca's going with Ali.
Sorry, you're too late.
I am? Right, date. Mariachi. Okay, Chess. Well, if you decide to upgrade, you have my number.
Damn, this shit is straight up like a novela.
What was that about?
Douchebag was about to ask her to the dance, but now you're both going. As friends, of course.
So take pictures with the Live Touch people and hit up Denny's after. Okay, friends.
Yeah, friends.
Something keeps us apart. I hope it's not as hard. Dreaming there could be more from the time you walk through the door. He could show me the way to love. He could be my angel from above. They'll take you soaring through the sky. Those big brown eyes. Those big brown eyes. He could show you the way. Those big brown eyes. Angel those big brown eyes. Those big brown eyes. Well, gotta run. You stay in denial, sister-in-law.
Whatever. Wait, what happens at the end of this novella?
Drama! But you have nothing to worry about. White people aren't in novelas. Hasta la vista, baby. Something about his eyes gets to me every time.
All right, that was so exciting. I love Sueños. Our next musical is called Andy, Keith, and Jean-Michel and is written by Matthew Puckett, and we've got 2 songs for you. The new musical reimagines the rivalry and friendship between 3 iconic artists, Andy Warhol, Keith Haring, and Jean-Michel Basquiat. 3 incredible artists who died too early. Growing up, I knew a lot about Keith Haring and Andy Warhol, but I didn't know too much about Jean-Michel Basquiat until this show, and I've gotten to learn so much about him. Growing up, coming of age, and coming out during the AIDS crisis, we actually lost my grandparents to AIDS, which is not a story that you hear very often. So Keith Haring's graffiti art was everywhere when I was growing up, and it was so thrilling when I discovered William Finn's Tony Award-winning musical Falsettos, and it used the Keith Haring heart drawing, and that imagery is so powerful to me. And it was in that moment that I discovered that musicals are both healing and that musicals are about us. And I just love seeing Keith's graffiti art. It continues to inspire me, and it continues to comfort me whenever I see it. So here to represent Keith Haring in our first song is Akash Dukai in section 72. They'll be singing Dogs and Babies from Andy, Keith, and Jean-Michel. And if you know Keith Haring's work, you know what we mean by dogs and babies. In fact, the Public Theater gave birth to a musical called Radiant Baby, which uses the Radiant Baby, crawling baby that Keith Haring has created. Here is Akash Dukai singing Dogs and Babies, along with section 72.
I simplified my message, and that's helped me to grow. Build my catalog, the street is my portfolio. Everyone seems to love the animal and the youth. I get my point across when I tell the truth with dogs and babies. Innocent and real, you gotta make them feel life is beautiful down here. I believe that love can conquer fear with dogs and babies. Cause all that really matters, the colors and the patterns. Cause all we are is how we show our love to babies and dogs. Life is about beauty, and beauty can be fun. Cause life goes by too quickly, Before you know it, you're done. So I made a decision to never ever slow down. If I have to sleep, all I want to dream about are dogs and babies. Innocent and real, you gotta make them feel life is beautiful down here. I believe that love can conquer fear with dogs and babies. Cause all that really matters, the colors and the patterns. Cause all we are is how we show our love to babies and dogs. I am inspired by graffiti. Oh, I love to ride on every wall. My life is out on the street, and most canvases are small. Oh, I use chalk on empty spaces where advertisements used to be. I draw all day and night, a life really high and free, free. I ran away from home to find who I had to be. The streets showed me the way to see. Dogs and babies, innocent and real, you gotta make them feel life is beautiful down here. I believe that love can conquer fear with dogs and babies. Cause all that really matters, the colors and the patterns. Cause all we are is how we show our love to UFOs and angels, penises and devils, radios and dancers, hearts and atom bombs, babies and dogs and babies. Dogs and babies.
All right, and our next song from Andy Keith and Jean-Michel is called Survive This and represents Jean-Michel Basquiat. Here to perform Survive This is Joshua Irby-Shabazz and MaKayla Barksdale. Again, Joshua Irby-Shabazz and MaKayla Barksdale.
When I was almost 5, I almost died. I got hit by a car while I was playing outside. He thought I was injured so badly I wasn't going to make it. My body couldn't take it, but my mom stayed by my side.
Baby boy, open up your eyes. You can survive this. Yes. You can survive this. You are alive. Take a breath, take it all. You will be righteous. You will survive this. You are alive.
And I felt the fear of death all around me. It enraged me profoundly. It filled up my chest. I saw that the end of my life was just the beginning. A dark side of humanity was mine to express. So I opened up my eyes. Alive, alive. As a teenager, I wrote tons of poetry on buildings and sidewalks all over New York City. But one day the poetry stopped saying what I meant. The weight in my chest, the weight in my chest. Now every day I open up my eyes. You can survive this. You can survive this. You are alive. Take a breath, take it You can survive this. You are alive. So I started painting all the time. I started to draw. I sold postcards and canvases. I worked all day long. Block out the world, block out the noise. I still feel the accident in my mother's voice. So I open up my eyes. You can survive this. You can survive this. You are alive. Take a breath, take it all. You will be righteous. You will survive this. You are alive. I am alive. You are alive. Alive, alive. You are alive. I am alive.
Joshua Irby-Shabazz and MaKayla Barksdale. Our next song is called If We Were, and it's from Xena Warrior musical by S.C. Lucier and Meghan Rose. With iconic characters inspired by the hit 90s television series Xena Warrior Princess, the new musical explores a queer love story from its narrative to its world building. Last month, we released a cast album of the original Brooklyn cast of the show. Our own Hector Flores Jr., who is president of Theater Barn Records and filming today's stream, was the choreographer of the original production and produced the album. The album also includes 4 bonus tracks featuring queer Broadway royalty Tony and Grammy nominee Jen Colella, Taylor Eamon Jones, Ren Rivera, and Tony nominee L. Morgan Lee. Here to sing If We Were from Xena Warrior musical is Jordan Livingston, Marissa DeVries, and Sophia Lopez.
It's decided. The queen and her champion will show us what they got. Get in there, Gabrielle. Sparring is just what you two need.
Why are the Amazons so adamant about this?
No idea.
Hey, what were they asking you about over there?
Nothing. Warrior stuff. What about Anthony?
Oh, nothing. Queen stuff.
Let the games begin!
I would want to spend all of my days traveling around with you and learning all your quirky ways, writing down your every deed. I'd fill my scrolls with verses in your praise. I would let you share my bedroll, but sleep closest to the fire. No, to celebrate your birthday big, always tell you it's your heart that I admire. Closest to the fire. If we were like they're telling us we are, we would know after all the nights we're sleeping under stars. When you're close, I crash and burn. If we were, but we're not, but if we were. I would want to make our friendship last. Take you to the marketplace to dress you up and have a blast. Forgive you for that frying pan and talk you out of trouble from your past. I would listen to your stories and make Argo treat you nice. Always come to rescue you from harm. I would know that you were worth the sacrifice. It's you at any price. If we were like they're telling us we are, we would know after all those nights of sleeping under stars. When you're close, I crash and burn. If we were, I know we're not, but if we were. Dance break.
I would never know how much to say. Follow you to battle even when you told me I should stay. I think of you as family and miss you every time you were away. I would always want you happy, even if it meant goodbye. Tell myself we're nothing more than friends when I know in my heart it's alright. Would it mean goodbye? I have some things I need to attend to before we can settle in for the night.
Alright, I'll go check on Argo and grab our saddlebags.
Okay. See you later then.
Later.
Gabrielle, queening looks good on you.
Marissa DeVries and Jordan Livingston. Our last musical this afternoon is A Hanukkah Carol or GELT Trip the Musical. I recently saw A Hanukkah Carol or GELT Trip the Musical at Broadway Shark Tank where it won, which was really exciting. The show's writers are also multi-hyphenates. In addition to being musical theater writers, they're also a celebrated actor and a flight attendant. And they've teamed up with 5-time Oscar award-winning composer Alan Menken's assistant. Alan Menken's music assistant. I ruined that joke, but anyway. Here are the writers of A Hanukkah Carol or GELT Trip the Musical: Aaron Kenny, Rob Berliner, and Harrison Bryan.
Hi everyone! Yeah!